Retake. Good morning. It is live 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, October the 30th. My name is Ramon Ray, publisher of zoneofgenius.com. We're bringing you the all brand new Zone of Genius show. And it is my hope, it is my attempt. Maybe some people say, Ramon, you should speak more words of positivity. But I'm going to tell you like it is. You know, I have problems with consistency. But this is the Zone of Genius show. And I believe the next stage in the growth of Zone of Genius, the next stage in my growth is bringing you a Zone of Genius show Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If I'm not traveling, doing things with clients, with family that are more priority, but we are going to see what happens. Good morning, Leslie. Glad you're here today. And this is Ramon Ray. Get ready for an amazing show. And if you want to see the full production of this show, you can definitely check out zoneofgenius.com on YouTube, youtube.com/@zoneofgenius. Yes, I believe it is. And eventually we'll have this right on the live site, zoneofgenius.com. But the Zone of Genius show on YouTube. You can see the Zone of Genius show on LinkedIn. Thank you so much, Strategy Lady, especially if you want to see the visuals and graphics and other things that I'm going to have. You definitely want to check us out on LinkedIn. You want to check us out on the Zone of Genius Facebook group, or you want to check us out on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook. But my name is Ramon Ray, and you're in for a treat today, the Zone of Genius show. I hope you are well. One thing I do want to start off by sharing with us today, and we will have some user engagement. So hang tight. In about 20 minutes, give or take, I would love to bring somebody up here on IG or other places and join me live on the show. Thank you so much, Strategy Lady. I appreciate you. See your comments. Few things I want to start right out. I get this from my mentor, Lamar Tyler. He challenges us and he asks us, are you hungry enough? That really hit me hard. Are you hungry enough? Ask yourself, do you even want to be in business? What's up, Chivas? Go. Do you want to be in business? It's an important question to ask yourself. As you're going around in business and you see the music playing on Shark Tank, the music's playing on TV shows, well, guess what? This ain't a TV show. There's no music that's going to be playing for you. The fundamentals of business are never changing. I want you to be clear and understand that as we begin the Zone of Genius show. We'll begin the Zone of Genius show in a few minutes. My hope is to discipline myself to go live every 10 minutes, Monday through Friday Eastern Standard Time. We'll see if I have the discipline, the stamina to do it. It's hard work going live on a regular basis, but we'll see if I can do it or not. So the fundamentals of business never change. Number 5, as we begin our show, 10 key points, and we're talking about selling to women and more today. Be clear on what you really, really want. Be clear on what you want. Number 6, selling premium and not selling cheap. The importance of leveraging opportunities in your business, and I would dare say in your personal life. Thank you, Strategy Lady. Mariana has joined us as well on the IG side. And why my speaking in 2024 is on fire, because I'm putting in the work. Hannah Perry is here. Hannah Perry, so glad you're here today. And Hannah Perry, hopefully one day you can join me live as well and be a part of the panel that I want to have as well. Thanks, Hannah Perry, for being here. And the other point, the last point to make today as we begin the Zone of Genius show is understand very clearly, what do you do best? I find out some of the confusion. Hey, Trevor, good to have you here. Some of the confusion we have as business owners is we're not doing what we do best. We're not doing our God-given talents. And that's why oftentimes there are so many problems, because we're not doing what we do best. We're doing what somebody else does well best, but not what we do best. Melanie, glad you're here. It's 4 minutes after the hour. Time to start the Zone of Genius show. We have 10 key points for you today as I aim to do what I believe I was born to do, and that's to be live engagement. I'm going to try to be here every day, and I say try because you know what? It may not. Thank you so much, Melanie. But my goal is to be here 10 a.m. Monday through Friday, unless I'm traveling, but Monday through Friday, Eastern Standard Time, as we begin the Zone of Genius show. So are you excited about it? I know I am here in this way and to see how we can do things different. We can help you in your so we can help you in your personal life. Don't you love the StreamYard default music? So we're going to go and do what I love doing. It's helping people through life, helping people through business. We're going to do this 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I should have put the embed code on zoneofgenius.com. Share the room out, share the room out, share the room out. as we begin our show live. Yes, I'm really here. Thank you. Kevin is here on LinkedIn. Glad you're here, Kevin, as we begin to start our show. 10 key things. Starting out with, frankly, how to sell to women. That's topic number one. I had an interview with that by somebody, so I figured why not share that out and more. We're going to have a good show today, and I'm glad you're here with me today. If you haven't signed up for zoneofgenius.com, our email newsletter, zoneofgenius.com, you definitely want to do that as we begin to start our show. 10 key things that are going to help you in your business. If you haven't signed up for the Zone of Genius Challenge or the Celebrity CEO Challenge, celebrityceo.com/challenge. I encourage you to do that, celebrityceo.com/challenge. It's free, helping you with podcasting, helping you with email marketing, helping you with social media marketing. You definitely want to sign up for the Celebrity CEO Challenge as we begin our show. If you haven't signed up yet for the Entrepreneurs Conference and Awards, you definitely want to do that. Zoneofgenius.com, zoneofgenius.com/awards. Sign up for that as well as we get ready to start our show. I'm excited. All right, let me lower this music here as we begin to start our show. And in fact, I may play the music in the background a bit. The music sounds nice, but it's a bit loud. I feel a bit hot. So let me turn that down a bit there. So who's ready to start? If you're ready to hear the Zone of Genius show, put a ready in the chat, whichever platform you're at, and let's begin the Zone of Genius show. And again, I'm glad you're here today because if you weren't here, we would not have a show. Caesar's here, Suleiman. Anybody who wants to see the graphics and images I'm going to be putting up, feel free to check us out on YouTube, check us out on LinkedIn, check us out on Facebook, the Zone of Genius Facebook group. So why don't we dive into it right now? Here we go. Zone of Genius show. Add this to the stage. How to successfully sell to women. I interviewed an amazing human, Sulenda Smith of Crystal Clear Communications. And we talked about that today, selling to women. If you didn't know it, men are quite different than women. Women are quite different than men. Women are from Mars and men are from Venus or whatever it was. Kevin said he's ready. Love it. And Danette's like, I had to jump over to LinkedIn to see the graphics. Hannah Perry again being here today. So glad you're with me today. So how do we successfully sell to women? We covered this on zoneofgenius.com. So if you're not in zoneofgenius.com and following what we're doing there, you're missing out. But you can go to zoneofgenius.com, zoneofgenius.com. One of the first articles we put up, how to successfully sell to women. And there's a few things to understand. Do you understand the male mind? There's a male mind. Do you understand the female mind, Sulena, this expert in selling to women? She talks about creating connections through understanding. Smith's approach includes establishing a deep understanding of the individuals we're working with. Arigato. Oh, hey, William. Glad you're here from Japan. William Chilton's Japan. Whoa, good, my man. And then there's an art. There's an art, Sulena says, to selling to women. There's an art and a science, but there's an art and a science to it. There's a certain way you have to know how to sell to women and a certain way you got to know how to sell to men too. But she says in that context, because in the sales world she was playing in and being in, it was mainly male dominated. Another thing Sulena talks about is the amazing power of empathy. Empathy is so important. Sometimes do you find that you're not as empathetic as you could be? That you could be just a bit more empathetic in your day? Empathy is important to selling to everyone, but she says, yeah, it's also important when you're figuring out how to sell to women. Empathy is absolutely important. And then she talks about this aspect, the important aspect of creating connections through understanding. If you're in sales, and I would dare say we're all in sales, and you haven't checked out this article we had on zoneofgenius.com, you definitely want to check it out. Selling to how to successfully sell to women. You can just go to zoneofgenius.com, zoneofgenius.com, and check that out yourself and see if it's helpful for you to do a bit better in how to sell to women. Again, my name is Ramon Ray. This is zoneofgenius.com. Tip number one, ding, 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 ding. How to successfully sell to women. Understanding them, understanding their needs, understanding their desire to communicate, their desire for information. You're not going to learn everything you can here, but I want to whet your beak, whet your appetite. to get you understanding that there is a special way, especially men can sell to women, and even if you're a woman, how you can sell to each other better. It comes with understanding. I hope that one tip was useful for you. It's about communication and about empathy, and I want to see you at the Celebrity CEO Email Marketing Challenge. Check out celbrityceo.com/challenge. It's free. celbrityceo.com/challenge. I want to see you there, and I hope to see you with Seth Godin, Matt McCallowitz, and others as well at the Zone of Genius Conference. zoneofgenius.com/awards. zoneofgenius.com/awards. Check that out. If you're joining me on Instagram, we are live on YouTube, LinkedIn, and Facebook, beginning day one of the Zone of Genius show with Ramon Ray. And I hope you're enjoying it so far. We talked about tip number one, how to sell to women. Let's dive into our next tip of the day. The next tip of the day is by my friend Justin Conoco. He had an amazing segment. If you know Justin Conoco, put a JK in the chat, where he said the following, which was very interesting. He had a segment which hit me hard, which hit me well, and he said, "Is it your day one or one day?" Justin Conoco said. Is it your day one or one day? And this is something that I have to ask myself, and I think all of us should ask ourselves as we live our lives. Is it our day one or is it our one day? This is important to keep in mind and think about. That's right. Melanie knows Justin Conoco. And this was very interesting. And again, we covered this on zoneofgenius.com. Is it your day one or is it one day? Are you tired of saying over and over and over again, one day, one day, one day, one day, one day? Are you tired of saying that over and over and over again? Or will you turn to the fact that, you know what? It needs to be my day today. Not one day I'm going to do it, but this will be my day one. This will be my day one, Justin Conoco talked about. If you can turn just this is going to be one day into this will be my day one, I dare say you may be finding you're living a better, happier life. It doesn't have to be you continue to say one day, one day, one day, one day, one day. It could be your day one. This is what it's about. Are you ready to start living your best life? And Justin Conoco's right about this. It needs to be not just one day I'll do this, but commit to yourself to being day one. Again, this is Ramon Ray, zoneofgenius.com. And I hope you check us out there, zoneofgenius.com. Sign up. We've got a lot of things going on for you. Our Celebrity CEO Challenge is coming up. CelebrityCEO.com/challenge. CelebrityCEO.com/challenge, where I'm encouraging you today on tip number 2, ding, 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 to live your best life by having today be your day one. Not just being one day, but your day one. Your day one, where you're going to start the thing you know you need to start and stop hiding, but do the thing you know you need to do and make this your day one, not one day. And that was from Justin Conoco. Don't forget, those of you who have not downloaded yet, the Celebrity CEO Personal Branding Blueprint. You want to do that? CelebrityCEO.com/blueprint. CelebrityCEO.com/blueprint. Download that today. Ding, 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 ding. Our tip number 2 of the day. That's about interesting from Inc. magazine said these 4 magic words instantly shut down office politics, according to a veteran entrepreneur. If you're like me, I'm sure you've been in that scenario where you've had some office politics. Office politics are never pleasant, never cool, but we've all been there sometime where we have office politics and they're not good. So what are 4 words that you can say to kind of negate things, to kind of cool the air, to kind of give some pause, give some space, is what Inc. magazine says in this article, which I thought was pretty interesting. And they're quoting Zhu, Z-H-U-O, which I'm probably pronouncing wrong. And it says, it's time to use the 4 words. Let's continue this tomorrow. If you're watching this on Instagram and you want to see the graphics and images I'm showing up, you definitely want to follow me on YouTube, see it on LinkedIn, see it on Facebook, the Zone of Genius Facebook channel. Good morning, Roy Smith from Texas. What's up, man? Every time I land at an airport, I'm like, ooh, I should have Roy Smith's team here. Roy Smith, glad to have you here. But Inc. magazine shared that it's okay to say, let's continue tomorrow. As my friend Lolita Walker says, it's okay to, as a word, take a pause. or as the Will Smith movie talks about, bend the knee and reflect. It's okay to do that. So as you're having conversations a bit messy, as you're going through things that you may want to reflect on differently, as you're going through things that you may not know what to say at the time, it's okay to say, especially if you can, Homer is here. What's up, Homer? Diedrich here. Woo! Boy, the marathon, man, we are doing it, my brother. We are doing our marathon. It's okay to say, let's table this tomorrow. Let's discuss tomorrow. It's not a scapegoat. It's not a cop-out. It's not that you're scared. It's not that you're afraid. You may be, but you're giving some space and time by saying, let's continue this tomorrow. 4 key words you can say that can help shift the conversation. Number 3, in your business, in your conversation. Everybody, this is Ramon Ray. Hope you're enjoying the Zone of Genius show as we spark up your morning and help you have a brighter day to learn a bit in business, learn a bit in life. My name is Ramon Ray. Thank you for those of you here on zoneofgenius.com. Ramon Ray, celebrity CEO across the network. So glad you're here today because I'm doing fantastically well. Doing fantastically well. That's tip number 3. 4 words you can say to kind of shut down office politics and more. Glad you're joining me on IG. Glad you're joining me on YouTube. Glad you're joining me on LinkedIn. Glad you're joining me on Facebook. Roy Smith is here. Glad to be here. Maybe we're running into each other at another airport. Traveling right now. Thank you for making it more enjoyable. My brother, you are so welcome. If y'all don't know Roy Smith, check him out. All he does to help keep people safe and have great experiences and more. Let's move on. Tip number 4. Tip number 4, this is interesting. Tip number 4 says, lower this music here a bit, where it says what? Americans can't stop spending. 5 reasons why. Wall Street Journal covered this. Americans just can't stop spending, and they're thinking, why? By the way, if you want to join me, stay tuned. I'm going to invite some of you to join me up. If you want to join me up, you can just hit the I want to join Ramon. We'll do that when I'm done with this. I'm on point 4. I got 6 more points to go. Americans can't stop spending. Why is that? Again, everybody, my name is Ramon Ray, publisher of zoneofgenius.com. I encourage you, few things we have for you to consider. If you have not yet signed up for the Celebrity CEO Challenge, you want to do that. CelebrityCEO.com/challenge, CelebrityCEO.com/challenge to help you build your personal brand and more. I hope you all join me in New York. We only have 300 tickets for the Zone of Genius Entrepreneurs Conference and Awards, which includes the Zone of Genius Entrepreneurs Genius Awards. You definitely want to check that out at zoneofgenius.com/awards, zoneofgenius.com/awards. Check that out. And don't forget, feel free to check out the challenge we have coming up, celebrityceo.com/challenge, celebrityceo.com/challenge. It is free for you to learn all about how to grow your personal brand through email marketing, social media marketing, and there's another one there, podcasting. So you want to check that out. All right. Americans can't stop spending. Why can't Americans stop spending? Why? Well, here's what the article says as I dive into it. I'm not sure it says why, but some things we want to do. Jobs are everywhere. Americans are feeling rightfully confident about their job prospects and paychecks. We're feeling a bit comfortable, says the article. That's why we can't stop spending. Playing with house money. The cost of financing a home has marched higher. Interesting point. Another point, it says saving grace. The pandemic gave Americans the opportunity to stockpile savings, and many are still benefiting from that cushion. So Americans can't stop spending, it seems to be. The buy new brigade. Ooh, let's see what this is about. Prices for many items are rising more slowly. So there's a number of reasons why Americans can't stop spending. But here's the rub. Here's what I want to say to you. It's important to live below your means. If you don't want to live in a mound of debt, if you don't want to live in a mound of miserability, it's time to curtail our spending if you're living above your means. So why can't America stop spending? That's our item number 4 today. Americans just can't stop spending. I don't know. Is that you? Hope not. I can spend some money, that's for sure. I can spend some money, but I need to curtail back. Thank God for my beautiful wife of almost 30 years who helps me in that. Americans can't stop spending. Let's go to item number 5. Item number 5 headline is all about you don't need a new iPhone. You just need a new battery. How many of you thought you needed a new phone, iPhone, or otherwise, when really it's the battery? It's the battery. It's not the phone. Well, it's the phone because the battery's in the phone, but you get what I'm saying. It's the battery. So I suggest you check out this article, and I'll just go over a few things. What the article talks about, which is pretty good, it breaks down the fact that, you know what, get a battery test and figure out if it's really that your battery is slowing your phone down. All lithium ion batteries have a finite lifespan. The battery capacity is like a gas tank that shrinks over time, says the article by Joanna Stern in the Wall Street Journal. Now, you could say I just use and use and use and then have to charge and charge and charge. But it's a real thing. It's a real thing. What's the moral of the story? No matter what, all batteries degrade just at different speeds. So those of you who are wondering if you need a new iPhone or not, well, guess what? And Kevin says, this is why they make it hard to replace the battery. Boom, shakalaka to you, Kevin. You are exactly right. So listen, if you're thinking you need a new phone, it may be just the battery. And if it is just the battery, at the end of the day, sadly or not, you may need a new phone. Again, everybody, this is Ramon Ray. Thanks for being here on the Zone of Genius show. That's tip number 5. We got 5 more tips to go. I hope you're enjoying this show. If you are, let me know. Put it in the comments. Share out this room. Share out this room and let people know you're watching the Zone of Genius show with Ramon Ray. I hope you've taken the time to check out some of the things we have for you today. Listen, we have our challenge coming up, celebrityceo.com/challenge. We have our big event coming up in New York City, our Entrepreneurs Conference and Awards, zoneofgenius.com/awards, zoneofgenius.com/awards. We hope you're coming there. I already talked about our challenge to help you with your personal brand. celebrityceo.com/challenge, celebrityceo.com/challenge, and more. Join our challenge. Check us out in New York City. Let's move forward here. Some of the things we have today. Let's see our next tip. Number 6, my good friend, Adrienne Miller. If you know Adrienne Miller, shout her out and let her know Ramon Ray is talking about her today. Adrienne Miller, who's founded Adrienne Network. She's an amazing sales trainer. Take a copy of this screen share if you know Adrienne Miller and share it with her. Adrienne says what? She says the power of content, why you shouldn't ignore it for brand growth. Roy Smith says, I have an Android. Thank you so much on the show. Hope you come. Roy Smith, consider coming. zoneofgenius.com/awards. It's in April. Plenty of time. Buy the ticket today, Roy. zoneofgenius.com/awards. Buy the ticket today and get your behind up in New York City. And everybody hearing the sound of my voice. So Adrienne Miller, what amazing soul and amazing human. Anna's here. Anna and I go way back. She won a Dell laptop on stage at one of my events. Anna, you should come to the Zone of Genius Awards, zoneofgenius.com/awards. So Adrienne Miller, the power of content, why you shouldn't ignore it for brand growth. Content is important. I'm doing content right now, serving and feeding you all, watching and listening to the sound of my voice. I'm doing content right now. Content's a powerful way to grow your business and build your personal brand. It's powerful. And I dare say more of you should be doing content more. More of you should be doing it more. If you're not, you're only hurting yourself. Educating your customer, building trust with your customer, building awareness with your future customers or potential customers is the way to go. Anna said she wants to come to the Zone of Genius Awards. I love it. zoneofgenius.com/awards, zoneofgenius.com/awards. Anna, I want to see you there in April. Sign up for a ticket today, Anna, and make plans to be there. So content's important. One way that you can build your business is by educating your customer. One way you can build your business is by building trust with your customer. One way you can build your business is by getting attention of the right customer. This is the game we're in, people. This is the game we're in. And if you're not doing that and wondering why business is not going the way it is, well, maybe because you're not putting in the work. Some of you need my Celebrity CEO Blueprint on personal branding. celebrityceo.com/blueprint. Do you have that yet? celebrityceo.com/blueprint. Download that today. Come to our challenge, celebrityceo.com/challenge. But going back to what Adrienne said, she's so right. So right she is. Part of the game is content. Not just content, of course, you got to do it right and all those things, but content's powerful. Building your brand is recognition. Building your brand is trust. Building your brand is awareness. When people are ready to buy, they will buy from you. They will buy from you. We're going to have open session in a few minutes. If you want to go live with me on IG, definitely let me know, and I will bring you up here on IG. And if you want to come live with me on StreamYard and you have my email me. Let me know that you're available, and I will send you a StreamYard link if I'm able to see it while I'm live. But if you have my email, you're a trusted friend, and you're in a good audio, in a good space, well lit, you're proper and ready, let me know, and I will send you the link to join me here live on StreamYard. How does that sound? Again, everybody, this is the Zone of Genius show. My name is Ramon Ray. Thanks for being here today with me as I do my, emerging show. I want to be here about every day at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to serve you, help you grow your business. If I'm not traveling, so you'll have to just watch the YouTube link, the LinkedIn link or Facebook link as we go live. What's up next? All right. Next up is, what does it say here? Boom. Is it time for you to try messy marketing? This was interesting by my good friend, Mark Schaefer, good friend, somebody I follow. No, I know, say good friend like we golf every day, but y'all know what I mean. Good business friend. Is it time for you to try messy marketing? Is it time? Sometimes our marketing is so perfect. It's so itty bitty perfect. We think we got to make it perfect. But is it time for you to try messy marketing? Ding, 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 ding. Number 7 in our top 10 list today as Ramon begins an experiment to see can he go live. Not every day per se, but about 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday, unless I'm traveling or something else goes beyond that. But I'm going to do my best to serve you in this way. So Mark Schaefer says messy marketing is an example of making your collateral maybe look ugly, maybe having it look imperfect, maybe having a typo in there. Yeah, purposely, so it doesn't look so perfect. Mark Schaefer talks about this aspect of, is it time for you to try messy marketing? If you're not following Mark Schaefer and you don't know Mark Schaefer, you definitely want to check out Mark Schaefer. A good guy to know. But messy marketing could be the next part of your campaign to grow your business with more messy marketing. I don't think we're going to talk about messy marketing in our podcast challenge. Let's check that out at celebritysceo.com/challenge. I don't think we'll talk about it too much in our email marketing challenge, celebritysceo.com/challenge. But hey, maybe it's something we should talk about at our Zone of Genius conference and awards. zoneofgenius.com/awards, zoneofgenius.com/awards. I hope you sign up for that today. I hope you come by and check it out and sign up and see if that's for you as we have that event. But messy marketing is a thing. Why is it a thing? Mark Schaefer says it is. Let's go on to our next tip of the day. Cloud Prompter arrives. Cloud Prompter. How many of you, whether you're watching this on demand or live, have used a teleprompting tool? I've used teleprompting tools. Teleprompting tools are pretty good, especially if you know how to use them. Again, everybody, welcome to the Zone of Genius show. My name is Ramon Ray. Glad you're here with me today, where we serve you to help you grow your business. Growing a business is not hard. It's hard. There's no cheerleader. There's nobody just telling you how to do everything you want to do. And this is why I'm here to help you grow your business in the Zone of Genius show. Going to do my best to be here on a regular basis at 10 a.m. live on the Zone of Genius show. So I'm glad you're here with me today. So let's see this tip we were talking about today. Teleprompting. I've used teleprompters for some time now, and they work very, very well. I love a good teleprompter, and this is one here. Cloud Prompter arrives 1st November. If you're looking for a great tool to help you with teleprompting, you want to check out Cloud Prompter. I think this is the one I use. I believe it's the one I use. Well, they're coming out with a brand new online teleprompting tool November 1st. So you want to check that out. Ding, 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 ding. That was point number 8. Let's see point number 9. This is interesting here. Morning routines are very important. Morning routines are on point number 9 with the Zone of Genius show. How many of you have morning routines? If you're hearing the sound of my voice and you have a morning routine, put M in the chat for morning routine. M in the chat for morning routines. If you have a morning routine, I wonder if you do or not. I found morning routines are important. Here's my morning routine. I wake up, besides all the personal stuff we do, read my Bible, I pray, drink a bottle of water, have a cup of coffee, have an apple, do a set of 50 plus push-ups, some stretches, and do a power walk. Those are about 7 things I try to do every single morning. Sometimes I don't get to all of them, but I try to do it more or less. So morning routines are important. We covered this at zoneofgenius.com, zoneofgenius.com. And Wall Street Journal says CEO morning routines are bananas, and our leadership reporter tried them, but they don't have to be bananas. And we've covered this on zoneofgenius.com. Roy has a morning routine. Love this, Roy. Love to know what your morning routine is. Danette has a morning routine. Love it, love it, love it. Morning routines are so important. So important. Absolutely. So morning routines are important. We've covered this on zoneofgenius.com. I encourage you to go to zoneofgenius.com and just type in morning routine. Go to zoneofgenius.com, type in morning routine. This is what we cover on zoneofgenius.com to help you grow your business and live your best life. And I hope some of you join me in New York City for the Entrepreneurs Conference and Awards. I hope some of you sign up for our challenge coming up in 2 weeks, which is celebrityceo.com/challenge, celebrityceo.com/challenge, where we talk about podcasting, email marketing, social media marketing, and more. Definitely want to sign up for our challenges. But back to it, morning routines are important. Leslie has a morning routine as well. They're important. What are you doing habitually? What are you doing in the morning to help you start your day off right? It's essential. It's essential if you want to live a better life. At least all the experts say it. I'm saying it, and I'm kind of an expert, so I guess it is right. I hope you're enjoying the Zone of Genius show. Whether you're hearing this on demand or afterwards, we want to bring this great content to you daily. By God's grace, if I can be consistent in this, it's not easy. I feed off you, you feed off me, but I believe this is a way that we can better serve our audience. Tip number 10, ding, 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 from our good friends at Small Business Trends, 14 small business funding options that are not bank loans. How many struggle with financing or want information on financing? If that's you, put an F in the chat for financing so we know that's you. But talking about how to fund your business. Financing is not easy. Financing a business can be challenging. And our good friends at Small Biz Trends have talked about this. A few things they talk about. Crowdfunding. This is where you use crowdsourcing tools where you have your friends and family and community dive into you, pour into you, and fund your business. You got to deliver it, but it's kind of a way to get advance money before you launch it. So crowdfunding, as I look at my notes here, hedge funds, family funds, insurance companies are another way you can get money. What else does the article say at smallbiztrends.com? Community Development Finance Institutions, CDFIs. What are they? CDFIs are often called are local organizations designed to boost small businesses in their communities. They usually offer loans with favorable terms. What about small business grants? Federal Express has an annual grant they do. Other companies, business credit cards. My point being, there are ways you can fund your business without getting a loan. But be careful. If you're going to get venture capital money or any kind of money that's not yours, be very careful. Listen, my name is Ramon Ray. Those were 10 tips to help you in your business. Did you enjoy this premiere episode of the Zone of Genius show? We've been live for about 34 minutes. Oh, I promised you we'd bring someone up from IG. So let's see here. Somebody did say they wanted to come up. So was Leslie. Leslie, let's see who you are, Leslie, and go live with Leslie. Leslie, are you ready? I don't know if you're ready right now. You could have hit that button some time ago, but let's see if Leslie's available to go live with me. And if it's not, and if you wanted to go live with me, let me know. Hit that in the IG. Leslie's here. Hey, Leslie, how are you? Everybody can't see you, but people can hear you, and I can see you. People can see you on IG. Leslie, tell us who you are, what you do, and then talk to me.
Hi, I'm from New York, and I'm a realtor, and I'm a single mom, and I enjoy watching your show, and I met you through Breakfast with Champions, and you've always been positive, uplifting, and I get all your emails.
Oh, Leslie, thank you. Teach us one thing about real estate. What market are you in? How can people find you? And teach us something about real estate. Again, we have Leslie Cox here, who's a realtor. Teach us something, Leslie. Tell us one thing we should know about real estate and promote yourself. And then I want to talk to you about a few things.
You said you don't. Only you can hear me now?
Oh, no, everybody can hear you. Everybody can hear you. Yeah, everybody can
Okay.
hear you, and IG can see you. I misspoke. Sorry about that. Yes.
Okay. I just think that the real estate market is doing well, even though the interest rates are up. This is actually the best time to buy because when I purchased my home, the interest rates was at 9 and 10%. So that was a long time ago. So we are actually in a good market. There's not a lot of competition, so it's still a great time to buy. But if you want to sit on the sidelines when you can afford it, then that's okay too.
I love that. This is Leslie Cox, the amazing realtor. Leslie, how can we reach you if we want to buy a home, buy a property? What's the best way to reach you? I think people can see you already on the IG side, but those who are just hearing about you, give your website or the best way to reach the amazing Leslie.
So my website is Leslie Cox at exprealty.com. Leslie Cox, exprealty.com.
And you're with eXp Realty. I love it. I know the founders, I
Yeah.
believe, of that, Elena and Laura Langmeyer and others, I think, are Lisa Copeland. Others are part of that community,
Yes.
so I know them.
I met them all at the 10X Ladies Conference
I
in
love it.
Florida.
I love it. So, Leslie, all the things we talked about today, which one should we talk about? We talked about financing, Leslie. We talked about morning routines. We talked about a teleprompter. We talked about messy marketing, Leslie. We talked about content marketing. We talked about you don't need a new iPhone. You just need a new battery. We talk about Americans can't stop spending, words to help you avoid office politics. Leslie, is it going to be your day one? Are you going to keep saying one day? And then we started how to sell to women. Any one of those, Leslie, that jumped out at you that you want to maybe touch on today?
I like the day one.
Okay.
It's never too late to start over. So if you've been procrastinating in the past or letting life interfere with growing your business, it's okay to start again. So do a
Yes.
restart as of today is my day one again.
I love it. Leslie, I'm going to put you on the spot, then I'm going to let you go. And thank you for joining me. You made my day, Leslie.
No, you made my day.
What's one thing, Leslie, and I'm going to go first. I'll go first. But
Mhm.
what's one thing, Leslie, that you know you've been saying one day, that you know to be your day one? I'll go first. I'll call myself out. This show I'm doing has been my one day. I've wanted to go live for a bit, but I have problems, Leslie, being consistent. I guess I want to see the results fast. Maybe other reasons that I don't, it's hard for me to keep going. So to me,
Mhm.
this is my day one of doing a live show. Now I'm telling you, if I'm traveling and I have things to do with clients, I won't. But if I'm here in this office daily at 10 a.m., I'm going to do my best to get it done. So that's one thing. Another thing, Leslie, can I tell you a secret? Just me and you? Can I tell you a secret? Just me and you? Okay.
Okay, I'm listening.
I've never went camping, Leslie. Never. And I want to
Mm.
go camping in the woods, like a 1 or 2 day, just be outdoors in the woods, maybe some hunting. So that's me, Leslie. Now you got to confess and tell me what's your thing, your one day that Leslie needs to stop.
I would like to travel internationally. So one day I would love to do
I love
that.
it. When
Hmm.
are you going to do that, Leslie? Are you going to do it within 3 months or within 6 months or later on? When do you realistically think you could put a stake in the ground and do it?
In 6 months.
I love it. So by next springish, yeah, maybe ish, something like that.
Yes,
I
yes.
love it.
And you will be my accountability partner.
That word accountability scares me, Leslie. Oh man, Lord. That means now you got to hold me. You have to. There's a question you haven't asked me yet.
Yeah, what is something else you would
No,
like to do?
when am I going to go camping?
When are you going
Yeah,
camping?
right. So okay, I'll try to do it by next spring as well. Next spring, next summer, I'll make arrangements to
Hmm.
do it for at least one day. At least one day.
Okay.
And
Sounds
Melanie,
good.
okay. Melanie said, camping, come here first. Melanie, you know how to reach me. So, Melanie, let me know what's going on with that. Melanie, let me know.
Yeah, and I would love camping also.
Okay. I love it.
Hmm.
Listen, Leslie, thanks for joining us today. I'm going to let you go. And Leslie, I need to send you, listen, I don't know what it's going to be. You know what I'm going to do? Have you received a copy of my Grow Your Solo Business book?
No, I have not.
Email me, Leslie, Ramon at
Hmm.
RamonRay.com. Email me and I will send you a copy
Hmm.
of my Grow Your Solo book. I may send you a digital copy or hard copy, but either way, email me and I will send you a copy of it. Leslie, thanks for joining me today. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you so much and thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. So glad you're here.
Have a great day.
Okay, bye-bye. Let's see. Now they got to see how to move people from the chat. Well, Leslie can move herself, I think, but I need to learn how to do that because I could have somebody.
Me too.
I Leslie could
I
like
got it.
Leslie could say, Ramon, I'm not moving. I'm gonna be here all day, and I wouldn't know how to remove her. There we go. Everybody listen. Thank you, Melanie, for being here. This is Ramon Ray, Zone of Genius Show. I hope you enjoyed this segment. Let me say what I said right at the beginning. Some of it's a little depressing, but it is how it is. And I feel to say this. I get this from Lamar Tyler. Are you hungry enough? Should you even be in business? There's no music. There's no soundtrack to cheer you on. It's just you, and you, your mindset. The fundamentals of business don't change, people. Sales and customers and marketing and follow-up and having the right fit customer and more. It don't change. Be clear on what you really want in business. Be clear on what you really want. Are you selling at a premium or do you think you just want to sell cheap? Are you leveraging opportunities around you? And what do you do best? What do you do best that you can leverage on and keep doing? Because you're not doing what you do best. You're going to live a life of misery. I hope you join me. At the Entrepreneurs Conference. Sign up today, zoneofgenius.com/awards, zoneofgenius.com/awards. Sign up for that today. Join me for the Celebrity CEO Challenge. Learn about podcasting, email marketing, social media marketing, celebrityceo.com/challenge. Download for free the Celebrity CEO Personal Branding Blueprint, celebrityceo.com/blueprint, and let us help you live your best life. My name is Ramon Ray, and with that, this is a wrap for day one show. Let's see if we're going to be on air tomorrow at 10. Yes, we will be live tomorrow at 10, and we will do it again. And thank you, Glenn Lundy, for the inspiration of others to do shows like this. Have a blessed day. See you later, everybody. Have a good day. I guess we just end the stream, right? Take care. Be blessed.